So I'm going to hit record right now. And essentially, you might have missed the intro, but otherwise, you're good. You're good. So what I wanted to do, I think, is just to go ahead and show the video. What do you think? Or actually, no, first. So who should sign up, Miss Carissa?
Everybody. I'm just going to say it as it is. This is for everybody from individual agent to team agent to rainmaker to operations staff to executive assistant to transaction management. The reason I say that is because there's a little bit for everybody in this, and you get to kind of see how all parts work, not just your part. I know we all want to provide that Chick-fil-A experience, but I don't think we all know that the Chick-fil-A experience actually derives from, you have to work every position within Chick-fil-A. You're not just working sorry, I have to leave the live because it's doubling on me. You don't just, if you are a manager, you're working cashier, you're working the drive-through, you're working marketing, you're doing everything. And it does give you a better understanding on how all pieces come together. So that's why I think it's important that everybody takes this. This gives you an idea of how the foundation is built. And I speak about it all the time. Like, you cannot build high if your foundation is rocky. So this is starting at the very bottom. I believe everybody, whether you're a new agent, seasoned agent, like I said, team leader, whatever position you are, this is for everybody. And again, we priced it so that everybody could participate in it.
Absolutely. And so just to make sure that, so the company, if you will, right, that we are calling it is the Real Estate Operations Institute. To be very clear, we are operations specialists, right? We are very high level producing operations people. And the course is called Profitable Systems Made Simple, because it's all about systems, it's all about ops. We want you to get profit. We want you to find leverage, keep it simple, people, right? And figure out ways to enhance what you're doing within your business so that you can escalate and get where you want to get faster. So I am not sure. I turned my camera off briefly so that you could see really just the website, the realestateoperationsinstitute.com. So I'm not even sure if you can see it on Facebook, but it is there if you can't. And we'll make sure to post that. If you're on the social pages, we'll post it in the comments, or you'll just follow the pages, really. Follow any of the Real Estate Operations Institute pages, and you will see plenty of the social things. And so I totally agree. This really is for everyone. And I have a lot of MREA friends from the pivot community who struggle with systems. And so just because you might be someone who's grossing $1 million a year, it doesn't mean that you've got all your stuff together, right? It still could mean that you need help, you need support. And I have a lot of solo agents who might be newer to the business that would also find value in this. So I definitely don't want you to think that this is not for you. And the reality is, because Carissa and I are both very learning based, even if we were the ones watching this, right, I would still sign up myself, because any course that I've ever taken, I've always been able to get, even if it's one nugget from it that we could add into our businesses. And that's how we have become as productive and things like that as we are, right? So this is something that's brokerage agnostic. I really want to emphasize that. I am with KW. Yes, Carissa is with Village Premier Collection in Georgia. I don't even know if we said that. So I'm KW, if you're not. So Keller Williams, so apologies. It's Keller Williams, and I'm in Connecticut. So we virtually have created all of this together. And this is something that we want just any realtor, any ops, any admin across the country, internationally. Like, I have tons of friends in Canada and just in different countries, even, again, through some of the, the different networking that I do. And this really is something that wherever you are, if it makes sense for you and for your business, then yeah, absolutely, you should consider this. And so what I did want to do.
Yeah, definitely. And so you talked about, I just wanted to let you guys know it is a 3-week course. That course is going to be self-led for the most part during the week, because we know we all have busy schedules. We will have a 90-minute live each week, the same time every week. And after doing all of what we have done, Josie and I realized we are putting a fourth live bonus in there. It is optional. You do not have to join, but we strongly encourage it because we want to bring everything together. And in that fourth week, do workshop style. So when you are done with the course, you are leaving with implemented items. So you are going from step 1, 2, 3, and we're working into 4, so that when you go back to your team, you go back to your position, whatever that is, even if you are a single agent, you are going back and you're able to start day 1 when you're done with this course and feel like, okay, I got what I need and I'm going to hit the ground running, especially being the beginning of fourth quarter. You know, we want to make sure you're set up for next year's success, because, you know, we all know that business starts this year for next year. And with that being said, I did want to even double down on the templates. So we have tons of templates.
Wait, before you say all that. So now I'm going to play the demo real quick. It's like 12 seconds, y'all. So, but that'll help give you a visual to what we are about to explain as far as what you're going to get in the course. Okay. So I'm going to screen share to Facebook. So hopefully you all can see this. So this is, again, posted on our pages. And I just wanted to play. Oh, see, this is where the whole you need to share the sound, because it's not about the sound, guys.
We're gonna put it on there, so you'll get an idea, but it is amazing. And honestly, I've signed up for courses in the past where I'm just getting either their templates, their you know, their policy procedure manual, whatever it is, and it's been worth it just for that. You are going to get a ton out of this course, so don't think you're just getting templates and that's what this is about. But again, it is going to be that plug and chug. So you can say, I don't have time to create this. Guess what? Josie and I have taken the time over the last 10 plus years or 8 plus years, 9 plus years, whatever it is, and put together these templates that you can customize, put your own logos on, or just use as a springboard to create your own if you didn't know where to start.
Let them run through for a little bit. So like what you're seeing is over 40, yes, you heard that correctly, over 40 pieces of bonus materials. More than 50%, I think, are editable templates. I say I think because we added a bunch over the weekend, right? They'd have to recount the ratio, but more than 50%, last I checked, was editable templates. And what does that mean? So literally templates for things like your team meetings, templates, the guide so that you can make your own Google form to collect leads, to make your own closing survey so that you are getting feedback and getting testimonials from your clients, right? An entire transaction management starter bundle, which is going to include checklists for buyers and sellers, as well as an entire kit of buyer email templates and things that people don't think to ask, right? Why are we such high producers? Because of the fact that we add extra steps, right? Like we'll send emails, for example, to clients that help promote our vendors, because our vendors matter to us, our preferred vendor partners. And we want to make sure that our clients are working with people who are trusted, right? That other clients have had successful experiences with. And so little extras like that in your email templates, right, to make it consistent, provides leverage. Carissa has done some recordings of how to create templates in Gmail. If that's not something that you know how to do, game changer. So there is so much that you're going to be getting amongst the different templates. There's a social media kind of planning set. There's a systems audit guide, right? It's not like a full systems audit like that really could be like a whole 3-part class on its own, but it will get you started on analyzing what systems did you have right now for your business and what could you do to enhance it. So really want to emphasize that's what you're getting. So it is 3 weekly 90-minute live sessions, right? Those will be recorded. So if you can't come live, then that's fine. We are launching on November 30th, the week after Thanksgiving. And it'll be each Thursday from 1:30 to 3, I believe was the time that we landed on. So it'll be the 3 90-minute live sessions. Like Carissa said, the 4th optional live will not be recorded. And it's going to be a live workshop. That will be the following week on the 21st. the 21 pre-recorded lessons in Kajabi. So if you're not familiar with Kajabi, you'll see modules and you'll see lessons. So within the lessons, there is text to really help you dig into, you know, what you're reading. So if you're more of a visual person, right, or versus an audio person versus a hands-on, we've got a workbook for you. We have the live sessions for you. It's kind of like what learning approach do I prefer, right? And then you have some choices to pick from. You will get access for up to 90 days after the lives finish for the course material. And really, if you're signing up for this first batch, because we are going to redo this, guy, like this is not a one and done. Okay, so this is the launch. This is something we're not going anywhere. And so for the first batch of registrants who sign up, we're actually going to keep it open through end of Q1. So you really are going to be getting about 4 months to get through all of the recordings and everything else, to go back and watch them. And they're not like our recordings, okay? So like they're certainly manageable. And we know how busy like agents are. We know how busy the admin side is. And so this gives you the opportunity to kind of spread that out, make sure that you're collecting all the information, as well as the Facebook group, if you want to talk a little bit about that. Yeah.
You're in my brain.
So that's why we work so well together.
Yeah. So one of the best parts about this, I mean, it's all great, especially if you're an ops nerd like Josie and I, is the Facebook group. So there is going to be a private Facebook group that Josie and I will be part of, and anybody who joins any of our masterminds or classes will be part of, that you can utilize each other as resources. And again, sometimes we feel like we're on an island by ourselves. We're never alone. So this is going to be an ongoing community that we'll have files uploaded. Like if I did something that was just super awesome and I want to put it in there because, you know, I created a spreadsheet that makes our lives easier, because Josie did hit it on, like, why have we been part of top producing teams? Why have we been top producers? Why have we honed our craft so much? Is because we add so much extra without doing extra. And it's that part, it's making it scalable. And a lot of us just get so busy with every day that we don't take the time to slow down. My infamous saying is we're playing chess, not checkers. So sometimes it does take time to slow down, to speed up, you know, take a couple steps backwards to make better steps forward. And that's what this community is all about, is just learning from each other's mistakes, learning from each other's wins, and making that happen.
Absolutely. I am just checking if there are any questions. So guys, if you have any questions, post them in the comments. And even if we don't get to it now, then we will make sure to go back, look through, you know, wherever the live feeds were, so that we can get them answered for you. You can also email us, right? You can message us on the social pages, the Real Estate Operations Institute on Facebook, Instagram. You can message me at Mrs. Josie Burke or the Carissa Mason, or email us opscoaches@gmail.com, ops as in operations, OPS, coaches@gmail.com. So that kind of some of the ways to get in touch with us, or just go directly to the website, therealestateoperationsinstitute.com. That is how you will sign up on the wait list. And OMG, talk about your raffles.
Oh, yes. So for everybody who has been on here, please put your information in there, because we are raffling away a free registration, which, I mean, free is awesome. So you can't beat that. Also, yes, and we're raffling away the Passion Planner, which if you guys saw my video yesterday and went to their site, you should be in love. And they're pricey, but they're worth it. So I think the retail value on the one that I'm giving away is right around $55. I promise you'll order them every year after that, because they are amazing. So make sure if you are on this live, just comment your name, and you can DM, if you don't want to put your personal information in there, DM us your email address, because we do want to be able to reach out to you once you do win, because if we have no way of getting in touch with you, we'll have to go on to the next person. So do that. And the if you do get on our wait list, you do get it at a discounted rate. We didn't even talk about pricing on here. So Josie, if you want to take the lead on that, I know that you have an updated on our pricing. So
I ended the Instagram live by
It's
accident.
okay. We'll share it.
My
We're just
bad.
running
Yeah,
with it.
you're fine.
Listen, we're ops professionals, not tech professionals. Okay,
What
so
yeah, seriously. What I was going to do, we got like 5 minutes left. I did want to, so this is the back end, okay, of Kajabi. We're gonna give a super quick sneak peek of the course outline, guys. So we have 4 different modules. We're going to be going through your operations hub essentials, marketing and branding, transaction management, and operational best practices. You're going to be going over things like your mission, vision, values. We're going to touch on some business planning tactics that you need to do. It's more than just figuring out your numbers, your sales goals for the year, right? What about your marketing and events planning? What about just kind of all the things that I'm so blanking out because team no sleep, guys. Okay. Your budget planning, team structures, time blocking, because that really is probably the biggest pain point that I at least have people ask me about, right? Talking about your database. Surprising how many agents don't have a database or honestly don't even do any type of business planning at the end of the year. And let me just emphasize, this is not to replace your business planning. So if you have business planning in your office, in your market center, virtually, then take those. We are not touching on sales very intentionally. Like we might skid past it, right, in some conversations, but our focus is not sales. Like this is for the people who want and need the help with systems, operations, getting organized. That is what we are tapping into. And with that comes marketing, right? So if you're a solo agent, then you're all of these things. If you're a solo admin, you are the TC, the transaction coordinator. You are the marketing director. You're the lead admin answering the phones and doing all the things, right? You are a lot of roles in one, which is why this is how we've outlined it to go through. So we talked about templates. We have Canva. We both love Canva. There are a few Canva templates in there that you can literally just change the color scheme on. They are beautiful templates that you can then just plug and play. There's a brand kit template in there for you to give you ideas on how to do that. There's a utility guide. We're talking about transaction management. So a little extra touch that you can give to your clients. And it's a really nice 1 page. You just plug in the information depending on where they're moving in your area for here are the utility companies that you need to be connecting with once you're ready to close. And as well as all the TC stuff, the operational best practices like communication, right, with your rainmaker, with your vendors, with your team members, team meetings and tracking team performance. So tracking, not sales, is a big part of what the ops person does, right? The rainmakers look to us to know where are the numbers, right? And so you need to know how to do that, as well as some information on personal and professional development. So there's a really quick kind of behind the scenes of what the course is going to look like for you all. And then, yeah, so if you wanted to kind of just jump into the pricing piece of it.
Yeah, so Josie, just shut me up if I'm saying it incorrectly, because we've been back and forth on this. Because
listen, yes, we have.
If y'all in our chats, you'd be like, y'all are crazy. So there's a ton of value in here, and we know that, again, when you have a personal coach, it's expensive. So we wanted to tap into the people so everybody can afford it. So the launch course is the only time it'll be available. It's going to be $249 for the 3 weeks plus the 1 bonus week, all self-guided modules.
Wait. I'm sorry, say that again, because I feel like I heard you wrong. How
3
much?
weeks. Oh,
no, the price.
$249.
Yeah, I want to emphasize that for the people. Yes. Let me just make sure you all heard that. $249, right?
Yeah.
$249. Yep.
And this is the only time it will be offered at that price.
The only time ever.
But we have more to tell you. So if you do jump on our wait list before, what was the date? I think it was November
15th. So before the registration opens. So you got to be on the wait list, obviously, before the actual registration opens. So waitlist does not sign you up for the course. It just signs you up to get the information as we roll it out. Might get a couple freebies in there. And then the actual registration is opening on the 16th. So 3 weeks from today.
Yep. So if you do get on our wait list, for y'all, it'd be $199.
$50 off, guys, off the already ridiculously low price. And why? Because it's been a rough year for a lot of people. And so was last year for a lot of people, like a lot of agents, a lot of teams. We are both people who very much come from contribution, and we wanted to be able to make this accessible for, the different levels of kind of agents. And again, this is a one-time introductory offer. It is not going to be this price in the spring when we run it again. So it's literally cheaper if you join the wait list to take this course than to do 1 hour of coaching with Carissa, right? It's less expensive. There are courses out there right now that charge monthly what we are doing as a one-time fee for everything that you will be getting. And so we definitely want to emphasize that this really should be the no-brainer for, like, you don't need to go out to that expensive dinner with your friends for drinks, right? Like, you need to get your business in line, you need to get your systems in check, and this will absolutely help you do that.
100%. So if you guys have any questions that we didn't answer, again, you can DM us, you can put it in the chat, whatever works for you. But we really want to be here to help, to meet you guys where you are, and for you to honestly just take all the stuff that we learn and implement. Like, we've carved out what works, what doesn't work, and we just want you to take and run with it.
Absolutely. And then I just wanted to share this kind of graphic so that you guys can see. So this is obviously, it's all digital, so don't get confused. But so this is kind of the mock-up though. You will be getting the workbook, all sorts of different templates, the lessons, modules rather, that I said, so modules in Kajabi is like your category. The lessons are the different, subtopics under the categories. All of this for the low introductory rate of $249. Or join the waitlist and you get it at $199. Like, that's absolutely insane. And also, as an aside, so for the people who are part of my High Vibe tribe, if you're watching or if you watch the replay, my Inspire community, you will also be able, if you miss the waitlist, you will still be able to get in at the $199 before the course starts on the 30th, as well as the VPC tribe, the Village Premier Tribe. If you guys are watching this, watch the replay, you guys will also be eligible to get in at the $199 rate up until the course start date.
Yep. So I hope y'all are as excited as we are, and join us, because I promise you, you will get a ton out of it. Again, even if you just go on Etsy and look at some of the templates that other people sell, like the amount of templates you're getting in here, you would pay more on Etsy to purchase individually. So, and you're getting a ton of information. So again, if any questions, any doubt, sign up for the waitlist at minimum, and we can chat about anything that you have hesitations about. We want you to 100% want to do this, because we don't like working with people that don't want to work with us. So let us know how we can help.
Yeah. And I do just want to add, whether or not it's relevant, but so we market tested this, right? We priced it. And so for the value that we're giving, like really the market price could be anywhere between $6.99 and $11.99. And so being the holidays, that's part of why we're extending it to end of Q1 for how long you'll have to do the course. Being it's been a rough year, all of those things factored in is why we went with kind of the lower introductory offer. So don't think lower offer means that it's lower value. If you know me, then you know the kind of work that I put out. And if you know Carissa, then you know the kind of work that she puts out. And you're getting some extremely high quality, some beautiful graphics, some super detailed checklists. The dates of the live sessions, again, are going to be, the first session is November 30th, the Thursday after Thanksgiving, from 1:30 to 3 p.m., 90 minutes, right, for each. And then it's every Thursday after that. So the 30th, I think it's the 7th, the 14th, and then the bonus, the optional, which you really don't want to miss, because this is something Carissa has done. So she's going to be running that. Sounds super fun with the live workshop. And that'll be on December 21st. So all of the lives, except for that last session, that bonus one, will be recorded. So again, if you can't attend for whatever reason live, they'll be recorded. They'll be uploaded into your Kajabi portal so that you can go back and just watch those later. And they're different content. So while we might be touching on some of what's in the lessons, you want to watch the live. So you really do want to, whether you come live or watch the replay, you're gonna want to watch all the content, because there's a lot of information that we're sharing. Some of it is only on the PowerPoint slides that we're going to be showing, right? And those are not going to be sent out. So you definitely want to plug in as much as possible so that you are getting all of the value that the course offers. So again, it's profitable systems made simple. And
someone did ask how long they have access to the course after. It is 90 days. That's correct, right? But
yes, so through end of Q1, so 90 days. And just because of the timing of this one, we just figured to make it like a clean date where it'll be through March 30th, 31st. I don't remember how many days are in March. So through end of Q1 2024. So the live sessions will carry for, throughout the month of December, and then you will have all of Q1 to continue to watch. And then remember, you'll also be in the Facebook group. So within that group, we are hoping to be able to do monthly masterminds, just like free sessions for continued added value. So once you're in that group, you're in with us. So any future kind of little free sessions that we do specific to that private community, you will be able to be a part of that, right? So if we share additional things within that private community, that is kind of an extra value add just for taking the course and just for being part of our Troy world. So Troy, TREOI. So if you've seen the hashtag Troy, the Real Estate Operations Institute, that's what that means. So yeah. And looking for our chat ladies. I don't think there's any other questions at this point. And if there is, just again, drop them in the comments somewhere, message us, email us, and most importantly, sign up on the wait list, and we will be announcing the raffle winner tomorrow morning. We already had people sign up since yesterday because I sent out an email to my kind of agent community. So there's already people on the wait list. So you want to get on there, give them some competition to get that free course registration.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. And we did go over, so I appreciate all of y'all who hung out with us a little longer.
Yeah.
And we hope to see you guys in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. And